Rising up from these pristine turquoise waters and white sand beaches is one of the grandest cultural projects going. Saadiyat Island sits just off the coast of downtown Abu Dhabi, but has resort living in its DNA. This resident happily left the bad weather behind in the UK to relocate.
It was so nice coming from England where it's been a recession and everything's been going that, the back ways, to be part of something that was sort of up and coming and forward thinking.
At the turn of the century, this island was nearly deserted, but it's evolving quickly. It is already home to this championship golf course, but that's only the beginning. If all goes as planned, it'll have 3 major museums, a performing arts center, and up to 150,000 residents. Construction on the Louvre, named as the Reign of Light by architect Jean Nouvel, is going around the clock to open by December 2015. The Cultural District, in a few years, will also house a national museum and Guggenheim Abu Dhabi. Life on Saadiyat is beginning to take shape, with 3,000 residents on the island. Carlos Antonio Joaquim of the TDIC, the government-owned developer, took me on a tour of the villas.
I think about the people who buy in Saadiyat, or if you want to call them investors, I can tell you that more than 80% of the people who bought on Saadiyat are end users, which is different from other clients to other developers.
Saadiyat is being positioned as a refined destination for those with deeper pockets.
So this is a sizable one.
This is the top end of the offering, a 6-bedroom villa priced at $7.5 million. The entry point for a villa is about $1.25 million. Phase 1 around the St. Regis Hotel is 100% occupied. Other phases, the TDIC says, are at 90% capacity. To round out the offering and to entice families out to Saadiyat, the developer is putting forward a full range of educational options, including the New York University behind me. You cross over this way, there's a motorway in between, but there's the Cranley School offering primary and secondary school education as well.
A motto was created for Cranley called Ex Cultu Rubor, which is Latin for "from culture comes strength." We're standing on the edge of the cultural district here. In fact, we're right on the gateway to the cultural district. I don't think a school and a district could ever be better suited to one another than that.
Due to its high-end nature and total price tag of over $27 billion, this project has been the target of labor rights groups since it started back in 2009.
So quite simply, what the government has to do is it has to enforce the laws which are in place to protect workers, it has to reform the laws which exist which exploit workers, and it has to get serious about prosecutions and enforcing criminal or financial sanctions on employers.
TDIC tells CNN it's not about reforms or additional enforcement. It has taken action against contractors and subcontractors who have not adhered to specific agreements on Saadiyat. The government developer also pointed to an independent report by auditor PwC, which says progress has been made, but there's room for improvement.
Wherever we can improve, we will not be late on improving. This is TDIC's position.
There is a great deal more to be done as the clock continues to tick at a completion date for the final museum in 2017. John Defterius, CNN, Abu Dhabi.